so you may have noticed at the special meeting that the bishop called in March, there was childcare provided for both lay and clergy who were coming to that meeting. That was the work of Cosrow to make that ask. That's the mother's room here at annual conference. It's in Salon 9 upstairs, but it is a ways away. So in the past, women who needed to use it have not been able to see or hear see mother's room be wired so that there could be video and sound there so mothers could follow along. And we also asked that it be included in the bar for voting. Now we ran into problems with that because our new devices don't reach that far, but we know what to work on for next year. And it is wired for sound and video so that moms who need to use it can still participate. All of that was Cosrow's work in order to make those asks and those requests, to identify those problems. But I want to pause here for a second and say that while we make those requests, there are lots of people in the conference who actually do the legwork of making that happen. It's called perseverance. It's a kind of not giving up that is steady and determined, that is deliberate. As I look at you and I think about your stories and your ministries, I don't know all of you, but I know enough of you and I know enough of your churches to know that you know what it is to persevere. You know what it is to hang in there when it seems like everything's against you. You know what it is to stay with a fight or to stay the course when nothing is going your way. You know what it is to persevere in the church today. But what I'm asking for today is not just a hang in there a little longer kind of perseverance, not just a hunker down until it passes kind of perseverance. It's not a grin and bear it kind of perseverance. What I'm asking for today is more active than that, and it's a lot less lonely. Not long ago, I went to field day at one of my kids' elementary schools. And if you think we have drama on the conference floor, you need to go to field day against the other class. They're so excited, bouncing up and down in front of us. We're gonna beat Miss Washburn's class. They're so determined. But as they get up to the rope and start to pull, nothing happens. They're all like 8, and they're roughly the same size, and they haven't had time to get into weight training, so everyone's just sort of... Then suddenly, one volunteer dad came up and started shouting to the kids, 1, 2, 3, pull. 1, 2, 3, pull. And they listened to him. They tugged that rope straight back on his count. Celebration everywhere. All this parent perseverance that I'm talking about. It's a concerted effort. It's working together, something we actively do together. And this is where Cosrow comes in. Because we want to be that 1, 2, 3 pull for our conference. We want to be the ones who lead you out of settling. We want to be the ones to coach you into not giving in to cynicism or hopelessness, to not giving in to complacency or this is the best we can do. It isn't. And we want to help us get further. We want to help coach this conference into being a holy nuisance, worthy of the legacy of that widow in the parable. It is tough work, but it's fun. And more than that, it is worthy of your baptism, your confirmation, your ordination. Because when those hands were placed on your head, that moment was not made so that you could keep your head down and get along, was it? That moment was made so that you could look up, find your voice, and take risks so that every single person could find their place in God's church. Was it not created for that? Amen?